and welcome to TheMan Games. In this video today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 Sting creations off the community creations. Obviously Sting, my all-time favourite wrestler, so I've really enjoyed putting this video together today. If you also have enjoyed it, make sure you click in the thumbs up button, drop us a comment down below and let me know which creation was your favourite today, and make sure you're obviously subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So I've tried to find new ones, not ones I've shown you before. There is one definite one I've shown you before because there is not a better version of that one. But I think there is only that one that I have shown you on the channel before. I might be wrong, but I think there is just that one. And first of all, we are looking at this creation here. So this is based on Sting in AEW on the left here. So obviously Sting recently just retired from AEW, so I wanted to make sure we had an AEW Sting in this video here. And the true creator of this is Halloween, hashtag 27772. And to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtag Sting, the icon of Halloween. So yes, this one is based on more Sting's recent time in AEW, where he's he did like a lot of crowd brawling and fighting in the crowd, not as much in-ring stuff, I would say. But no, great creator of Halloween. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him again in this video today. So yeah, probably the most up-to-date version of Sting we're going to see in this video today. And next up we're looking at Starrcade Sting. So where he fought Hulk Hogan at Starrcade 97, where he won the WCW Championship in a very controversial ending. And this is just an amazing creation, isn't it? It's really cool. I love the scorpion across the torso there. It's always been one of my favourite versions of Sting. And the true creator of this is Chair Messiah Says So, hashtag 99296, and to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtags Rebel Cause, Rebel Sting, or WCW. So yeah, absolutely outstanding creation here, facially wise, hair wise, attire wise, it's the total full package. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't think you're going to find a better Starrcade version of this Sting on the community creations, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, if you've not got this Sting, make sure you're giving it a download. And next up we are looking at WWE Sting. So, based on his brief run in WWE, obviously he had a match at WrestleMania 31 with this attire here on the left, and he also had this attire on the right. I do believe maybe in like a segment with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at like a Fastlane, I think. And we are back with Halloween, hashtag 27772 as the creator. And to find this creation of WWE Sting, use the hashtag Sting, the icon of Halloween. So yes, Sting's time in WWE, he didn't have a lot of matches. He had a tag team match on Raw, I do believe, him and John Cena against Seth Rollins and The Big Show, I want to say. He had his WrestleMania match with Triple H, which had an awful ending where Sting lost. What was all that about? He should have definitely won. And then obviously his match with Seth Rollins, which people say was the worst match in Night of Champion history. I do not believe that. I think it was a good match. I think he just got injured. I don't think that makes the whole match bad. But still, another awesome creation here from Halloween. I went on a bit of a tangent there. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. So yeah, definitely give this Sting a download. And now we've got Surfer Sting. So I've shown you the Great American Bash version on the channel before. I didn't want to show you that one again, so that is why I've gone with this one here. You've got the pink attire, and then we've got the yellow attire on the right. Really cool creations. And we are back with another Chair Messiah Says So's creation. So yes, creator's name, Chair Messiah Says So, hashtag 99296. And to find this creation of Surfer Sting, use the hashtags Rebel Cause, Rebel Surfer, or Rebel Sting. So, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't a massive fan of, like Surfer Sting. When I became a Sting fan, it was when he was in the Wolfpack, and then obviously I watched some of the him turning into the Crow Sting and stuff like that. I'd not really seen a tremendous amount of Surfer Sting stuff. Obviously, I've seen bits, obviously. I've seen his Clash of Champions match with Ric Flair, I've seen his Great American Bash match with Ric Flair, I've seen his matches with Cactus Jack and things like that, and also Vader. Great creations here, make sure you're giving it a download. And next up we've got 1999 Sting. So this is, when he, this attire on the left, that is more based on when he turned heel for like a month on Hulk Hogan for Brawl. This is more what that attire is based on. And then we've got the attire on the right, which is, the later of the 99, where he changed his look slightly by getting a little bit of a goatee and putting the face paint into that. And again, we have Chair Messiah Says So as the creator. So, Chair Messiah Says So, hashtag 99296, and to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtags Rebel Sting, Rebel Cause, and WCW. So yeah, I really like this version of Sting. I really liked his hair. You know, I really liked just the little changes he made for the character at this time in his career. I thought they were, you know, really good little subtle changes. Yeah, so another great creation here of Sting. And now we're going into Sting from TNA. So we have Joker Sting here. So you have 4 different attires with this one. So you've got like an in-ring attire, you've got suit attire, then you've got his Bound for Glory attire there on the right where he fought Hulk Hogan. So you've got the in-ring attire and then the entrance attire there. Awesome creations here. We're back with a Halloween hashtag 27772 creation, and the hashtags to find this Sting is Sting, the icon of Halloween. So it looks like Halloween and Chair Messiah stay, so I must love Sting as much as I do, because they're the ones, you know, with the most creations on the community creations. They're all brilliant, and with this one, you know, you get 4 in 1, which is obviously awesome. So yeah, definitely be checking this version of Sting out from TNA. And speaking of TNA, we have this version of Sting now, which is based on his feud with Jeff Jarrett. And we are back with Chair Messiah says so, hashtag 99296. And to find this version of Sting, use the hashtags Rebel Sting, TNA, or Joker Sting. So yeah, Sting changing the look up a little bit, trying to bring what, like the older Sting into the newer Sting in his early days in TNA. It was nice to see a change from Sting when, you know, when he did do this. I think he must have put like a lot of effort to get, you know, into shape to, you know, pull off the physique that he had at the time. I do believe him versus Jeff Jarrett at Bound for Glory was one of the most bought TNA pay-per-views of all time, I do believe. So yeah, definitely putting in that hard work, definitely, you know, worked for Sting. So yeah, another great TNA creation here of Sting. Make sure you're checking it out. And next up we have Sting from 1996. So this isn't one you see like a lot of on the community creations. You see, you know, you do see a lot of the similar ones all the time. You know, NWO, Wolfpack Sting, and you know, the Starrcade Sting. But this one isn't one that you generally do see a lot. This one on the left is the one that I really, you know, wanted for the video. So this is when he first started to turn into the Crow character Sting. He came out and said to the NWO, the only thing you know about Sting is nothing's for sure. Awesome work. You know, like I said before, this isn't one that you generally come across a lot. So this is one, in my opinion, that you should definitely be downloading if you are a Sting fan. And the true creator of this is Click, hashtag 76376. And to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtag Sting, WCW, or what's the status. So I can't say enough good stuff about this Sting, just because it's, you know, it's a unique one, not one that you generally find a lot on the community creations. So yeah, definitely make sure you're checking this version of Sting out. And next up we have another TNA version of Sting, but this is Main Event Mafia Sting. So obviously you can see you've got Sting in the suit with no face paint, serious Main Event Mafia Sting, and then you have his TNA in-ring attire there on the right. Once again, this is a creation from Halloween, hashtag 2772, and to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtag Sting, the icon of Halloween. So yes, one of my favourite runs of Sting was him in the Main Event Mafia. It's because, you know, without the face paint, it was something he'd never done before. He looked absolutely awesome. You know, he did a great run as the world champion. Unfortunately, he lost it to Mick Foley, which I thought at the time was a very big mistake. But still, you know, this is a great creation of Sting. Make sure you're checking it out. There isn't many good Stings on the community creation that have no face paint, so yeah, make sure this is the one that you're choosing to download. And then finally, this is one we've definitely looked at on the channel before, but this is because this is definitely 100% the best version of Sting, a Wolfpack version on the community creations. There is quite a lot of Sting Wolfpack ones, but none of them are really as good as this one here, especially the one on the right. It is so accurate to Sting in WCW when he was at Halloween Havoc. A great creation here from Click, hashtag 76376 again. And to find this version of Sting, use the hashtag Sting, WCW, or what's the status. So yes, we have looked at this Sting in our NWO video before, but you know, it's that good, it deserves to be on more than one video because it's absolutely amazing. You're not going to find a better Sting Wolfpack than this one here, in my opinion, on the community creations. So if you do want one, this is definitely the one that you want to download. And there you have it. So you've seen the top 10 Stings on the community creations that you need to download. Well, I do hope you did enjoy this video today and you did find it helpful. If you did so, please think about subscribing to TheMan Games if you haven't already. If you already have, make sure you've got your notifications turned on and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can also find us on social media. There is links in the description below on Instagram, Facebook, Threads and TikTok. Also, there is a link to sign up to our newsletter. By doing so, you get a weekly email letting you know what goes up on the channel, and there is also a link to become a member. So, thank you very much for watching and supporting the Man Games today, and we will see you on the next video.